Breaking. Mendeecees just got arrested and the charges. Shocking, violent, personal. According to newly leaked reports, Erica Dixon has stepped forward with a jaw-dropping claim. He attacked me, and it wasn't the first time. Erica, visibly shaken, allegedly walked into a Georgia police precinct late last night, and within hours, Mendeecees was taken into custody. What makes this even messier? Kay Neesmith, his wife, has gone completely silent. No statement, no denial, no support. People are asking, did Yandy know? Is this why she's been avoiding Erica this entire season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Insiders say Mendeecees and Erica had a heated confrontation days ago, and what happened in that room was so explosive. It left bruises, broken trust, and a case number. And now, the internet is split. Some are calling Erica a liar, others are demanding justice. And Yandy, she's stuck in the middle of a scandal that might just destroy everything. This isn't just a relationship gone wrong. This is about power, fame, and a past that refuses to stay buried. And what comes next will shake love and hip-hop to its core. The love and hip-hop universe just got rocked hard. And at the center of it all, man who once prided himself on rebuilding his image after years behind bars, Mendeecees Harris. He's no stranger to headlines, from drug charges to public redemption. But this time, the accusations might be too serious to bounce back from. Let's rewind. Mendeecees has been working overtime to position himself as a changed man. After serving time and being released from prison in 2020, he immediately re-entered the spotlight alongside Yandy Smith Harris, his longtime partner turned wife. They were branded as the power couple, the healing duo, the redemption story of VH1. Yandy stood by his side through thick and thin, even adopting one of his kids while he was incarcerated. She was seen as the ride or die. She even advocated for prison reform, standing on Capitol Hill, pushing for change. And Mendeecees started mentoring young men, giving interviews about second chances, and even joining counseling sessions on camera to heal the past. Bye, UT. Behind the polished surface, tension had been boiling, especially with Erica Dixon. Erica, who shares a complicated history with Yandy, always kept her distance. But rumors of secret text messages, deleted Ms. and uncomfortable interactions between her and Mendeecees kept bubbling under the radar. And when season 13 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta began filming, it all exploded. According to cast insiders, producers intentionally placed Erica and Mendeecees in overlapping filming zones, forcing interactions for drama. And guess what? It worked. But no one expected it to spiral into this. During filming for a surprise family sit-down, Erica reportedly confronted Mendeecees about old messages, texts that were never discussed publicly. One witness on set claimed she stood up mid-scene and shouted, "You want to act like you some changed man? Say it to my face. You know exactly what you said that night." Mendeecees allegedly got defensive. Erica stormed off. What happened next? Nobody's talking, officially. But 3 days later, Erica shows up at a police station and files a report. She claimed Mendeecees grabbed her arm aggressively during a confrontation at a private filming location. She allegedly showed minor bruising, and she wasn't alone. A female cousin was with her at the time and filed a witness statement confirming the altercation. And this is where it gets messy for Yandy, because while Erica's report was making its way through the system, Yandy was online promoting her skincare line. Fans started flooding her comments. "You gonna speak up on your husband or nah?" Erica said he laid hands. "And you're still silent? You was loud when it was infinity and adoption, but now you quiet, Yandy?" Deleted the comments. And that silence, it spoke louder than words. But this ain't the first time Mendeecees has been called out. Let's not forget, in 2015, he pled guilty to drug trafficking and served 4 years in federal prison. His relationship with Yandy was under constant scrutiny, especially about whether they were legally married or just TV married. In 2021, He admitted on Couples Retreat that he might not have stayed if the roles were reversed and Yandy went to prison. So when Erica came forward, a lot of people said we knew something was off. Even Mona Scott-Young, executive producer of LHHATL, was reportedly caught off guard by how fast the situation spiraled. And now, producers are scrambling to figure out how much footage they can legally show because cameras were rolling the entire time. That's right, the alleged confrontation was caught on multiple angles, including confessional cams and hallway security. But will the network air it? Or are they trying to cover up a lawsuit waiting to happen? Not the biggest question hanging over this entire mess. Where does Yandy stand in all this? Because the fans are demanding answers. Her silence, her distance from Erica, her sudden disappearance from filming, it's raising serious questions. Is she protecting her man, or is she questioning everything herself? One close friend of Yandy allegedly told the Shade Room she's shocked. She didn't expect this from Mendeecees. But she's not going to talk until she knows the truth. She's trying to stay classy. Meanwhile, Erica's story is spreading like wildfire. Mendeecees. He's in custody, so let's talk about the moment everything went sideways. The set was tense already. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Season 13, Episode 9 taping was underway. Producers had planned a surprise reconciliation scene between Erica Dixon, Yandy Smith, Kay, and Mendeecees Harris, but nothing went to plan. Producers thought a calm brunch setting in Midtown, Atlanta would create a moment of healing. Instead, they got a whole criminal investigation. The scene. The cameras were rolling. Erica walked in late, rocking a neutral beige trench and dark shades, expression unreadable. Yandy was already seated. Flipping through her phone, Mendeecees stood when Erica arrived, trying to play peacemaker. What nobody expected. Erica wasn't here for peace. She came with receipts. In the middle of their family talk scene, Erica pulled out her phone and dropped the bomb. This you, Mendeecees. Sending late-night DMs talking about unfinished business. You got a wife at home, but you playing with me? Silence. The whole cast froze. Even Yandy looked like she didn't know whether to jump in or walk out. Mendeecees? He tried to play it off, laughed, waved it away. Erica, that ain't even what it looked like. Don't do this on camera. But Erica wasn't backing down. She slammed her phone on the table and said, "Tell your wife what you told me." That? You married her for the cameras and she was always plan B. Yandy's face changed. You could see it. From calm to cold, she stared at Mendeecees and whispered, "Is that true?" Producers rushed in, trying to cut the scene, but Erica snapped. She stood up and walked over to Mendeecees, waving her phone in his face. "You think I'm scared of your image? I protected you for years, and now I'm exposing you. Try and touch me again. I got the law on speed dial." That's when the altercation allegedly happened. What went down? According to the leaked set report and several eyewitnesses on the crew, Erica and Mendeecees got into a heated face-to-face argument. No security had intervened yet. At one point, Mendeecees moved quickly toward her and grabbed her wrist, allegedly twisting it as he tried to snatch the phone from her hand. Erica screamed, "Get your hands off me!" The audio caught shuffling, loud gasps, and a crew member yelling, "Call security!" By the time security broke it up, Erica had red marks on her arm and was visibly trembling. Yandy? She just sat there, frozen, silent, in disbelief. One camera operator later told gossip blog Femme Fatale T, "That wasn't acting. That wasn't scripted. That was raw. It got ugly real fast. Real fast." The twist that changed everything. Later that evening, just hours after Erica left the set, she went straight to the Atlanta Police Department and filed an official battery complaint against. She provided photos of her wrist, text messages from him pre-fight her cousin's statement she had accompanied her to filming. But here's where it got crazy. While the police were processing the case, a private security video from the hallway leaked. Someone from production sold the footage to a shady fan page for a few $1,000s. And that 40-second clip started circulating like wildfire on X. In the grainy footage. You can see Erica backing away, holding her phone. Mendeecees lunges forward and appears to reach for her arm. She stumbles slightly. Her cousin steps in. Boom. That's all the internet needed. People started calling it proof that he snapped. Proof that Erica was telling the truth. Proof Yandy knew and kept quiet. The footage was trending #1 on Twitter in under an hour. Yandy's silence becomes loud, and through all this chaos, Yandy said nothing. Her IG stories went dark. She turned off comments on all her posts. Even her brand page for YL Skincare started receiving hate messages. Why are we supporting a woman who protects abusers? You built a whole brand. On Black Love and Healing, this is how you act. Even former castmate Kimbella dropped a shady IG story. They love to preach growth and healing until it's their man caught up. Then, it's silence. Smells like brand protection to me. Meanwhile, Mendeecees was arrested, according to leaked court records. Booked at Fulton County Jail, charged with misdemeanor battery and intent to cause bodily harm. Bail was set at $10,000, held overnight before being released the next morning. And when he was released, he didn't go home. Multiple sources claim Mendeecees checked into a hotel alone, hasn't returned to the family home. He shares with Yandy since. The internet is going crazy. Some are standing with Erica. She's been quiet too long. This needed to come out. Yandy always played holier than thou. Now the truth is knocking on her door. Others are still riding for Mendeecees. That video was grainy. Can't prove anything. Erica's just bitter. She's been waiting to bring him down. And then you've got the folks dragging Yandy into it. If you knew and stayed quiet, you're worse than him. Don't post about women's rights again unless you're ready to speak on this. So now the question is, will VH1 air the footage? Will Yandy finally break her silence? And is Mendeecees' redemption arc officially over? Because this ain't just TV anymore. This is real-life consequences. And the next twist is coming faster than anyone expected. While fans were still processing the shocking arrest and the leaked hallway footage, boom, another twist hit the timeline like an earthquake. A woman named Tasha B., who once dated Mendeecees before Yandy, came forward, and her allegations sent the internet straight into a meltdown. The second woman speaks OU to Tasha B., a former club promoter and ex of Mendeecees from way back in the day, took to Instagram Live with the caption, "Since everybody want to talk now? Let me tell y'all about the Mendeecees I knew." And what followed was 24 minutes of explosive claims. He'd been manipulative, controlling. He don't like when women stand up for themselves. Ask me how I know. One time I tried to walk away after a fight, and he blocked the door for 30 minutes straight, yelling like he was possessed. I had bruises too, but I was scared to say anything. Thought it was love. Yandy knew about me. I DM'd her once. She never responded. Screenshots from the alleged DM to Yandy, posted. Verified. Timestamped from 2018. And here's what it said: just woman to woman, please be safe. I know what he's capable of. Not trying to start drama, just hoping you see the truth. Yandy never replied. Yandy gets CIO and a foreign to D. Meanwhile, as social media blew up, Yandy was spotted for the first time in public since the arrest, leaving a PR firm in Buckhead, Georgia, dressed in oversized shades and a trench. Paparazzi caught up to her. Yandy, do you believe Erica? Did you know about the abuse claims? Why didn't you answer Tasha B's DM? Her response: silence. She walked straight into her black Escalade. No comment, no reaction. But the pressure was building, hard. Even her closest friends were starting to crack. Juju, her longtime ally and former castmate, posted a cryptic IG story. Sometimes you defend a man for so long that you don't realize you're actually helping him hurt people. Fans immediately tagged Yandy, tears in turning points back on Erica's side. She went live again, this time calmer, with her cousin by her side. She said, "This ain't just about Mendeecees. It's this about all the women who've been gaslit into silence. He can smile for cameras, talk about change, do all that positive image mess. But behind the scenes, it's a whole other man. And then she dropped a voice recording. She played it live, allegedly Mendeecees. Yelling during an argument, "Don't ever try to embarrass me again. Swear to God, you don't know who you're playing with." It was distorted, but fans said it matched his voice. Producers in panic mode, now the Love and Hip Hop production team. They're scrambling because they filmed everything. They own the footage, and now fans are demanding they air it. Petitions started. We deserve to see what happened. Stop protecting the abuser just to keep your brand clean. Over 80,000 signatures within 48 hours. One crew member allegedly leaked a DM saying the footage is heavy. Mona Scott Young don't know what to do. It's not just drama anymore. It's real-life violence. And then it got worse. Bluefaces. Mom weighs in a plot twist nobody expected. Carlisa Saffold, Blueface's wild-mouthed mama, randomly hopped into the mix with a video. Y'all surprised at Mendeecees? Girl, these LHH men been out here on that time? Yandy tried to act like she... Perfect. Now she'll see the truth. They all need Zeus contracts and therapy, not more episodes. It was wild. It was off topic. But it went viral because, well, Carlisa. Mystery text leaked from Yandy's for Ria and Daz. All this was happening. A mysterious screenshot began circulating. It showed a group chat titled The Real Ones. And someone saved in Yandy's phone as T allegedly sent this. Yandy told me this ain't the first time. She just didn't want the public to find out. Now, is it real? No way to confirm. But did it set the internet on fire? Yes, the narrative is shifting. This went from Erica versus Mendeecees to Yandy, KNEW, and stayed silent. Multiple women stepping forward. VH1 potentially covering up footage to save face. Even Page 6 picked up the story with the headline, Love and Hip Hop implodes as Mendeecees faces assault allegations. Multiple women claim history of abuse, and that's when a new twist emerged. A secret recorded phone call, an LHHATL audio clip said to be recorded by a producer, is circulating in private Reddit threads. In it, Mendeecees can be heard allegedly saying, "I told her, Yandy, it wasn't how it looked. But you know how Erica get emotional, loud, always wants attention." He continued, all this over a little grab? Come on, Burr, come on. Fans are furious. A little grab. This man is cooked. This recording just proved. He thinks it's no big deal. And just like that, public opinion is flipping fast. People who once supported Mendeecees and Yandy, now calling them toxic, fake, and complicit. And Mona Scott Young. Word is she's trying to organize an emergency sit-down episode to give everyone a chance to tell their side. But will it happen? Can this mess even be cleaned up? Because we just got one more update, and it's the nastiest one yet, as the chaos around Mendeecees' arrest exploded across timelines. The internet turned into a war zone. And at the center of the storm, not just Mendeecees, but Yandy. Smith herself, because the moment Tasha B's story dropped, when Erica played that alleged voice note on live. When blogs leaked that Mendeecees called it just a little grab, the internet had heard ENOUGH, UGH, hashtags ERUPTE within hours. Hashtags like #ProtectErica, #YanDyNew, #MuteMendeecees, #Love and Hip Hop Cover-Up were trending nationwide. Thousands of tweets poured in from fans, influencers, even former cast members. One user tweeted, "I defended Mendeecees for years. I feel dumb. Erica been quiet too long to be lying." Another, "Yandy, is everything wrong with this fake feminist influencer culture?" She went silent to protect her brand. People pulled up old clips, Yandy defending Mendeecees on Couples Retreat, saying he's grown. Not the same man who went to jail. But now, they were side by side with that leaked audio, and fans were like, he ain't grown. Sis, he just got better at hiding it. Brands started backing off Yandy. Why then came the industry fallout. Yandy's skincare line, YL Beauty, started losing traction fast. Beauty influencers who once promoted her products, now pulling out. One wrote, I can't keep supporting someone who's silent during a moment like this, especially when it's this personal. Word on the street is, it's two retailers who were in talks to carry her brand paused the deal. A leaked email from one company said, until this controversy is resolved, we are halting all negotiations related to in-store distribution. Then came the nail in the coffin. Bet unfollows Yandy. Yup. The Black Entertainment Television official account gone. One fan posted. Bet unfollowed before Yandy even posted a statement. That's bad. Celebs weigh eye on that's when the celebrity. Hot takes started rolling in. Tokyo Vanity tweeted, I've been told y'all, some of these LHH husbands ain't who they pretend to be. Remy Ma dropped a cryptic bar on her IG story. They play king in the light but terrorize queens in the dark. Masika Kalisha flat out said, I warned her. I told Yandy to get out. Years ago, even Cardi B couldn't help but throw shade liking a tweet that said Yandy built a whole empire off being loyal to a fraud. Boom, internet exploded. Fans turn on why on do I, but the worst part? Yandy's core fans, the ones who rode for her when folks dragged her about infinity, about fake marriage, about being too good for the show. They turned on her hard. People started reposting her old women's rights speeches, protest photos, and that clip where she said, I will never protect a man who harms women, period. Now fans are quoting that and posting. Where's that energy now? Guess she meant unless it's my husband. One video even stitched her old speech with Erica's bruises and the caption, words versus action. LHH faces boycott. THREATSN, the drama didn't stop with the cast. Fans started organizing a full-on boycott of love, and hiphop.achange.org petition titled Hold LHH Accountable. Demand VH1 air the footage or cancel the season. Racked up over 110,000 signatures in 2 days. Bloggers were posting, y'all aired Spice fainting. Erica wilding out, young jock's baby mama drama. But now y'all silent when it's Mendeecees. Even show sponsors were catching heat, with people tagging hair brands and drink companies in comments, like, you support domestic violence if you keep funding this. DMs leaked from HCRAWAs, the pressure built. Another leaked screenshot started floating online. A DM from someone claiming to work on the editing team said, they told us to cut around the scene. The network doesn't want the backlash, especially not with Mendeecees having passed charges. Fans went, OF so, y'all protect abusers but throw women under the bus for ratings. And that was it. The internet declared war on the franchise, and Yandy, still silent. Even with arrest headlines everywhere. 2 women going publica, leaked audio clip fan petitions, brand losses, BET. Unfollowing Cardi and Tokyo dropping hints Yandy posted. Nothing. Her last story was an old selfie with the timestamp cut off. And that silence felt like guilt. What comes next? Because producers can't ignore this storm forever. Sources say a cast emergency reunion special. It's being planned, but Erica refused to film unless cameras roll uncut. No edits, no cover-ups. Mendeecees hasn't spoken publicly. Yandy's team refused to comment. And fans are already saying, if this reunion doesn't give us the truth, we're done watching. But just when you think it can't get worse, a new piece of evidence surfaces something that could destroy Mendeecees' last shred of credibility, just when it felt like every secret had been spilled. One last grenade was thrown, and it came from inside Yandy's own circle, because late last night, full text thread was leaked, allegedly between Mendeecees and an unknown number. And what it reveals could end everything. The leaked TXDS, the texts appeared on a blog called Gossip Rewind 360 with this caption, Yandy, if your man been lying, and your friend just exposed it all. Here's what the leaked messages said, edited for clarity. Mendeecees Yandy tripping again. She keeps asking about Erica and the D-Miz. Just delete our thread. Can't have anything come back on me. Unknown contact, I already did. But what about that night in the hotel? What if she finds out? Mendeecees, she won't. I told her it was production messing with editing. Ain't nobody believe Erica, she crazy. Unknown contact. Well, I'm not trying to get dragged into this. I got a brand too. Mendeecees, just chill. If anything comes out, I'll deny everything. Yandy, ride or die. She'll stick beside me. The internet lost its mind. Fans instantly started trying to identify who the unknown contact was. Within an hour, Twitter sleuths dropped receipts. Same writing style, same profile icon, same number format. And who did they claim it was? One of Yandy's closest friends, and her assistant, yes, Tiara M., who's been working under Yandy since 2016, appeared in multiple LHH episodes, and even ran her Yell pop-up shops, was allegedly the other person texting. Mendeecees. Yandy finds out and it breaks hair. A source close to production spilled 2 Tier Room exclusive. Yandy broke down when she saw the texts. She was shaking. She immediately kicked Tiara out the house and cut her off. She kept saying, I defended him. I believed him. How could he do this? Hey, and for the first time in a private voice note posted by an anonymous insider, you hear Yandy crying through tears. She says, he made me look like a fool. I didn't just lose my husband. I lost my name, my brand, my peace. The cliffhanger. What Yandy might do, an ex-Yand. Just when fans started feeling sorry for her again. Boom! Another leak. This time. A draft email from Yandy's PR. Team 2 VH1's executives laying out a potential exit plan. It reads, if this footage airs unedited, Yandy will not return for season 14. She requests final cut approval for any reunion content. Otherwise, she walks and takes her brand with her. And that's the cliffhanger. Is Yandy finally done with the LHH franchise? Is she about to flip on Mendeecees and expose everything? Or is she still trying to control the narrative? 'Cause one thing's clear now. The truth has already slipped through her fingers. WHEW. Y'all, what did we just witness? From shocking arrests to leaked text threads, secret voice notes, and betrayals from inside the inner circle, this drama has turned love and hip-hop into a full-blown crime thriller. But now we gotta ask, is Yandy finally waking up to the truth? Is Mendeecees hiding even more skeletons? And most importantly, is this the end of their marriage or just the beginning of the darkest chapter yet? We want to hear everything you think down in the comments. Do you believe Erica's side of the story? Should Yandy be held accountable for staying silent this long? And do you think VH1 will air the uncut footage or bury it to protect their franchise favorites? Type Team Erica if you're riding for the truth. Type Team Yandy if you think she's been manipulated and needs to speak out ASAP. And if you think Mendeecees is done for, type cancel him. Don't forget to hit that LIKE button if this story shook you to your core. Subscribe for more exclusive updates because, trust, this ain't over. It's already whispers of another woman ready to come forward. And someone from production is ready to expose the unedited footage, so stay tuned, stay woke, and keep your notifications on because in this messy saga, the receipts are still coming. And the tea's about to scale D.